All right, so hi, Brother Wilson and Mariah. Um, so, uh, for this teaching plan, I actually had a little bit of trouble with the industry versus inferiority stage that Mariah is in. So what I did was I looked up on the internet to help me out a little bit, um, and two things that really helped me come up with 10 ideas for teaching where the pleasures come from carrying out plans. Um, and, they get, kids in this stage get enjoyment or and pleasure and out of finishing a project. And another one was the fundamentals of technology are developed. And so during this time, kids are working on those technology skills. Sorry. um, so my first idea to teach Mariah was that she could collect historical facts on her own. Um, and I was thinking maybe she could do like a scavenger hunt throughout the school here, um, and that would kind of give her the feeling of self accomplishment because she'd be doing it on her own, and I'd just be kind of shadowing her and maybe helping her a little bit here and there if she needs that scaffolding. Um, the second idea was to um, come up with a point in history and like have her delve deeper into it a little more and the cause and effects of that historical moment. It was when I was looking up things, it said that children at this stage are learning what cause and effects are, especially in like history. The third idea, let me see here, was to have Mariah use this computer program known as Prezi to demonstrate a knowledge about any historical event that we would talk about and go over, and she could expand her knowledge through making like a project with the Prezi program, and then she could like present it to a family member and have that like feeling of self accomplishment. And then a lot of my ideas were just kind of like going over different historical points and maybe like creating a map or let's see, or like one of them was reading a short story from an Indian or Native American during the time of colonization, and then she could use, or Mariah could use her inference skills in like inferring about what happened to that particular Indian, and then we could do something with the Prezi. And so another one of my ideas was since Mariah likes acting, we could travel back in time, like if to whatever point in history that Mariah would love to learn about, and like if we went back to like Little House on the Prairie, we could dress up and like we'd talk about things and answer questions like we would if we lived in that time period, which I thought would be fun for her because she loves acting and also because it would help her remember what we learned. And that was a few of my ideas. Let's see. What I decided, you can tell me if she doesn't want to do but that we could do a combination of some of them, like collecting historical facts and doing the cause and effect, and then demonstrating her knowledge with the Prezi demonstration. And through making a Prezi project, her technology skills can come through, and will not only demonstrate she knows the subject we went over, but that she can use computer skills. I thought to create the central situational interests, we could incorporate the acting, like I said earlier. For example, whatever subject she chooses to look into with me, we could also I could also show her like a movie clip and how from like a historical movie, probably, and point out how acting can't reenacting a historical event can help her in the long-term memory. Um, and also, like what I said, we could dress up because there's costumes here on campus. And I thought that would be kind of fun. And so those were my ideas.